Hey y'all, today I'm making boho box braids. This took me 4 hours, but don't worry, I sped it up so you don't age while watching. So first, we're going to part your hair. This is the hardest part for me. I mean, why is parting straight lines harder than paying bills? People say that I can't draw a straight line because I'm left-handed, but I read that that's not true. Just because I'm left-handed doesn't mean I can't draw a straight line, but it is a struggle. Y'all, I love this braid gel. It's all you need to use. I don't use nothing else. It's like the glue that holds life together. Okay, so let me go into detail about adding in the hair. When you feed in the hair, you don't want to use too much hair and not too little. You gently pull to secure the braid, but don't snatch out her soul in the process. Some people say that I'm pretty heavy-handed. I try not to because it's not necessary to braid too tight. The braid doesn't last longer when you braid too tight. Hey girl, if it's too tight, blink twice for help. Or just cry out, help! Alright y'all, let's get into the real details of box braiding. So first you want to comb through the hair so it's nice and smooth. You apply the braid gel around the 4 corners of the section, and that helps keep the roots neat and laid. You comb the hair toward the center of the box, and that makes sure that the braid is centered and not, leaning like it had a long day. Use your pinky to hold one side of the braid strand, and then the other strand goes into the braid. You braid it in once, let go of the strand around your pinky, and braid it in on that same strand with the first strand. And you braid it down just a little bit before adding more hair. And now for the fun part, adding the boho hair. You put one strand around your pinky so it doesn't get braided in, and then braid the other strand in to the braid. Then you can let it go around your pinky, braid it down a little bit. We're going to braid it down almost close to the end of the braid, and I'm going to take out the boho hair again so that it will be out of the braid at the end of the braid. So you may ask, what are boho braids? Boho braids stand for braided on hair, obviously. No, what it really means is braids out here on purpose. My personal definition of boho braids is beautiful, outrageous hair on point. So this is the hair that I use to make the boho braids. You don't want to use too much boho braid because it will be too bushy. So I only use about 3/4 of a pack. And I use this hair for the box braids. I use 2 packs of this braiding hair. I used color number 2 and color number 4 and blended it together to make it look like this. So I decided to do some price comparison on this hair. I went onto Amazon and I seen that this hair was $14.99 a pack. But in the beauty supply, it was only $7.99 a pack. I was like, well, let me go on ahead and start selling some hair on Amazon for double the price, if that's the case. So y'all be on the lookout for my Amazon store coming soon. Okay, so I'm gonna hush for a little bit so y'all can see how I do this braid. Okay, y'all see that braiding rack over there? That's what I use to set my hair aside so I can just grab and go on each braid. It makes it so much faster, and also it makes sure that the braids are even. I put the boho braid on one side of the rack, and on the other side of the rack I put the braiding hair. I took one strand of this hair and split it into 2 so that it won't be too much hair in each braid. Here I'm showing you how I put the boho hair out at the end of the braid. I made about 40 braids. At this point, we're about halfway through. If you're still watching, I'd like to thank y'all for watching my videos. Please drop a comment to let me know that you're watching this full video. Comment below, what is the longest that you sat to have your hair braided? Listen, y'all, I'm starting to get a little tired. My shoulders are hurting a little bit. I'm thinking about getting a neck massage after this. But patience is key. Braiding takes time. But the results, mwah, chef's kiss. Okay, so here it's time to bust out that braid gel again, because you see that spiky part that's sticking out? It lays it right on down. You seen that? So my supermodel here, she didn't want her hair too long. She wanted it a little bit past her shoulders, so I got the 32-inch hair. And I was surprised that she wanted to wear it much longer than I thought she would. But this is short braiding hair. They have some hair that's so long, you be sweeping the floor. My mom was telling me she seen somebody in the airport with braids so long it was dragging on the floor, and she was just thinking, gross. The floor is so dirty in the airport. Why would you be working in the airport, got your hair touching the floor all day? That's just gross. But anyways, back to my supermodel over here. Doesn't her hair look gorgeous? I mean, I'm just saying, I did that. We're almost there, and I can already tell this is gonna be a showstopper. Just a few more braids and the transformation will be complete. Y'all ain't ready? All right, it's time to recap. First, I used the braiding gel to comb the hair in the center of the box. Then I add the hair by putting one strand around my pinky, the other strand braided in, let go around the pinky, braid it in too. Braid it down and some more, add the boho braid. You're just using one continuous strand on the boho braid. Now, if you mess up, don't panic. Just call it custom layers and keep it moving. And that's why I like to do boho braids, so y'all can't see my left-handed lines in boxes. But for real, y'all, I did a good job. I did some straight lines here, can't you tell? But anyways, y'all tell me what y'all think. Drop a comment below. All right, y'all. We're just about ready to wrap things up here. The style is really coming together, and I love how these boho strands are adding that colorful, effortless look. Just a few more touches and we're done. And boom, just like that. We're done with the braiding part.
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful?
Y'all like that, don't you? After I finished braiding her hair, I had to dip it in some hot water. I didn't show that part because she didn't sign the waiver. But all went well and her hair came out beautiful. You see how the boho braiding hair is a little bit more laid down and relaxed? You know, the reason why you want to dip the braiding hair after you're done is so that the braids will flow and not be stiff. All right, y'all, that's a wrap on those beautiful boho braids. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment below. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching Mika Makes It. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to make custom t-shirts. So if you're interested in learning more about the Cricut, working with vinyl, and creating your own designs, stay tuned. See you in the next one. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye.